Welcome back to Trojan Sports Now. The Trojan football team is coming out of their first bye week of the season and are ready to take on the Southern Miss Golden Eagles after an extra week of preparation. For the past week, the Trojans have been on a bye week preparing for Southern Miss, and head coach Chip Lindsey talked about what they worked on the most in preparation.
Penalties is one thing that we really talked about during the bye week and then into this week is, hey, we can't shoot ourselves in the foot with pre-snap penalties, lining up offsides on both sides of the ball. And then obviously the turnover on special teams, we don't want to turn the ball over at all, but for sure on that we got to make sure we do it.
Lindsey also talked about what the team is preparing for when it comes to Southern Miss and how much respect he has for them and their program.
You know, got a lot of respect for Coach Hobson and what he does. Really good defensive coach. Everywhere he's been, they've been good on defense. Played him a couple times, one when he was at Alcorn State, another when I was at Auburn. So very, got a lot of respect for him, very familiar with him on defense.
Then on the offensive side, Coach Lindsey said the biggest threat for the Trojans defense is the Golden Eagles quarterback.
Jack Abraham's our quarterback, very familiar with him, recruited him some when I was there. Really smart, accurate guy, really competitive. He's going to be a guy that is kind of going to be in spark plug of their offense. He's a guy definitely that's a proven guy on that side of the ball that we're going to have to make sure that we, maybe try to give him some different looks and, not let him just stand back there and pick us apart. We need to get pressure on him, push the pocket some.
And the Trojans will take on the Golden Eagles this Saturday, September 14th in the Vet. And again, that game will be at 5 p.m. in the Vet this Saturday.
The Troy soccer team heads out on their first long road trip of the season tomorrow. Head coach Seth O'Connor talks about how these long road trips are a key part of the season.
This is a long weekend, and it was deliberate in the way that we worked it. We're going to Louisiana, then we're going to the east coast of Florida. That's going to happen in conference. How are we going to react being on the road for those two trips? Regardless of the teams that we're playing, what we're going to bring to the table, how's our preparation going to be, and so on.
The Trojans hit the road as they first head to Baton Rouge, Louisiana to face off against Southern University on Friday. Then they head back to the east coast of Florida where they will face off against Jacksonville University on Sunday.
And the Trojan volleyball team is off to a hot 5-1 start on the season, which is the best start in the Josh Lauer era. And head coach Josh Lauer talked about what they need to do to get ready for their upcoming tournament in St. Louis.
Well, I think we gotta balance up our offense a little bit. We need to continue to improve the consistency of our serve receive offense and our first ball side out. So that's going to be a focus for this week. And we just need to continue to go in with a good, prepared, competitive mentality. And if we do that, then I think good things can happen.
Trojans head to St. Louis, Missouri as they begin the St. Louis Invitational this Friday.
The men's and women's cross-country teams look to build off their second-place finishes as they head to Gainesville, Florida to participate in the Mountain Dew Invite this Saturday.
And the men's golf team looks to continue racking up records as they head to Ruston, Louisiana to face off in the Jim Rivers Intercollegiate this Sunday to Tuesday.
And that's all the time we have for Trojan Sports Now. Check us out online at youtube.com/Troy Trojan Vision to catch anything you missed.
And for Shaaz, Peerani, I'm Seth Carpenter. Thanks for watching, and as always,
go Trojans.